Sandhya Vandhanam embodies a timeless tradition, a living culture, and a disciplined way of life. It nurtures spiritual growth through daily worship, self discipline, Vedic study, and gratitude, guiding the seeker towards the ultimate goal of self realization. Far from being merely a ritual, Sandhya Vandanam is a comprehensive spiritual discipline with profound philosophical, yogic, spiritual, scientific, and ethical significance. At its heart, Sandhya Vandanam is a journey from the visible to the eternal. It guides the seeker from external worship to the direct realization of the self. This journey unfolds through a threefold progression: Savitar, that is the sun; Gayatri, the illumination of the intellect through divine light; and Atman, the true self. The philosophical significance of Sandhya Vandanam lies in its progressive contemplation of the supreme reality. It begins by worshipping Savitar, the visible sun, as the manifestation of Hiranyagarbha, the primordial light. Through the Gayatri mantra, the seeker invokes that the same divine light within to illumine the intellect. Finally, contemplation culminates in the Mahavakya from Upanishads, Asavadityo Brahma, Brahmaivahamasmi, which means that sun is Brahman, I too am Brahman, revealing the essential unity of the individual self with the supreme reality. Thus, Sandhya Vandanam is not merely an act of worship, but a daily journey from the visible to the invisible and from the individual to the universal. Sandhya Vandanam is a Vedic Nithya Karma that beautifully integrates important aspects of both Hatha Yoga and Raja Yoga. It incorporates Hatha Yoga through steady posture, regulated breathing, and bodily discipline. It reflects Raja Yoga through sense withdrawal, concentration, meditation, and mental discipline. The Sandhya Vandanam is not merely a ritual, but a complete daily yogic discipline that purifies the body and mind, preparing the seeker for Atmajnana, the realization of the self. Sandhya Vandanam begins as Karma Yoga, performed as a daily duty without expectation of personal gain. Every action and its fruits are offered to the divine. Such selfless action purifies the mind and prepares it for higher spiritual realization. Sandhya Vandanam culminates in Jnana Yoga because it leads the seeker to contemplate Brahman and the Atman through the Mahavakyas and Upanishadic teachings. Sandhya Vandanam is also Bhakti Yoga, offering every action to the Lord through Narayanayeti Samarpayami and Sarvadeva Namaskara Kesavam Pradigachadi. Devotion purifies the heart and leads the seeker to divine realization. Sandhya Vandanam also embodies Saranagati Tattvam. I surrender everything, including myself. Sandhya Vandanam is mantra yoga rooted in the Vedas and expressed through sacred mantras. It unites worship, gratitude, devotion, and righteous living, making spirituality a disciplined practice woven into everyday life. Spiritual significance, otherwise termed as mantra yoga, Sandhya Vandanam integrates Vedic revelation, mantra, and dharma into one complete daily spiritual practice. Uniquely, Sandhya Vandanam integrates all the five koshas Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, and Anandamaya into one coherent daily spiritual discipline. Thus, it harmoniously combines Vedic revelation, mantra, meditation, and dharma into a complete path for inner transformation and spiritual growth. The word Tat in Gayatri Mantra denotes the supreme reality beyond all names and forms. It refers to the transcendent Brahman beyond space, time, matter, energy, and all physical laws. Sandhya Vandanam is worship of nature. By reciting Uttame Sigre Devi, we offer reverence to Bhudevi, that is, Mother Earth. By reciting Imamme Varuna Shruti, we offer reverence for Varuna, that is, the water. By reciting Asatyena Rajasa, we offer reverence for Savitur, the cosmic fire, that is, Agni. Through pranayama, we express reverence to Vayu, that is air, by consciously regulating the breath. By performing Gayatri Japa, we contemplate Tat, the supreme Brahman that transcends space, time, and all limitations. We also worship the Dig Devatas, that is, the deities presiding over the directions. the Navagrahas, the celestial influences including Rahu and Ketu, the lunar nodes, and many other manifestations of the divine. Beyond its spiritual purpose, Sandhya Vandanam is a complete discipline for the body, mind, and character. Physiologically, its regulated breathing and mantra recitation promote healthy breathing patterns, parasympathetic activation, reduced stress, and improved concentration. Psychologically, daily practice cultivates emotional stability, patience, mindfulness, resilience, and gratitude. Ethically, it develops self discipline, purity in thought, word, and action, humility, responsibility, compassion, and reverence for the divine. Thus, Sandhya Vandanam is not merely a ritual, it is a holistic daily practice that nurtures physical health, mental well being, and noble character. Sandhya Vandanam is not only a spiritual discipline but also a practice with measurable physiological benefits. Its slow, regulated breathing and focused Gayatri meditation help reduce stress, improve attention and concentration, support autonomic balance, and promote emotional calmness. Emerging research also suggests that consistent meditation may support neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and strengthen healthy neural pathways. Thus, this ancient Vedic practice harmoniously integrates spirituality with human well being. Scientific studies on the core practices of Sandhya Vandanam, particularly pranayama, that is regulated breathing, Gayatri Japa, that is meditation, have reported measurable benefits for the heart, brain, and mental well being. These findings come from research in cardiology, neuroscience, psychology, and physiology conducted by leading institutions across India, Europe, UK, and US. The references are presented across this slide and the next. If you wish to examine them in greater detail, please pause the presentation and review them at your own pace. Sandhya Vandanam follows a deliberate spiritual sequence rather than a collection of independent rituals. Each activity prepares the body, mind, and intellect for the next levels, culminating in self realization and complete surrender to the divine. The next five slides present the sequential design of Sandhya Vandanam. They will be displayed automatically for approximately 3 seconds each without narration. If you would like to examine any slide more closely, please pause the presentation and review it at your own pace. Traditionally, Sandhya Vandanam is the Vedic Nithya Karma prescribed for men. For women, the same spiritual principles and ultimate goal are pursued through a bhakti oriented daily discipline emphasizing devotion, remembrance of the divine, and inner spiritual transformation. A woman begins the day by stepping out of her home and reverentially greeting Savitar, the sun, the Pratyaksha Devata, and the visible manifestation of the primordial light, Hiranyagarbha. She then lights the Panchamukha Kuttu in puja room, which may be symbolically correlated with the Panchabhaga Gayatri or Gayatri Panchavibhaga, which means the fivefold division of the Gayatri mantra, invoking that same divine light within. She then chants Devi Stotras, invoking the Divine Mother as Sarva Mantra Swarubini and Sarva Devamayi, the embodiment of all mantras and all deities. Thus, the essential spiritual principles are preserved in a compact, bhakti oriented daily discipline, leading to the same spiritual destination for women as well.